It is a celebration of life and service. This is why the Asagba of Asaba, His Royal Majesty, Professor Chike Edozian, is rolling out the drums to celebrate 32 years on the throne and his 99th birthday. Dignitaries at the event in Asaba, the Delta State capital, said the Asagba has united his people since he ascended the throne.
One thing we thank God for our Majesty is that he's still very, very sound and understand all that is happening, and that's God's wonderful hand in his life. And we're wishing him that in the years ahead, he will live strong and healthy to celebrate more and more years to come.
Asaba is the oldest professor. I'm sure even the oldest professor in Africa, the first professor of medicine and the longest. You will agree with me that everybody that comes there to live, at the end of the day, many of them will end up naming their children Asaba Amaka, Asaba Amaka. Why? Because Asaba is a peaceful place.
Today we celebrate him because he's a man of wisdom. He's a man who have done so well for Nigeria. He's a man who have done so well to Delta State, and a man who have done so well to Shimle South and Asaba in general. Asaba of Asaba is a man of peace. As you can see today, everybody is enjoying the peace of Asaba because Asaba is the capital of Delta State.
During the Nigerian Civil War in October 1967, the people of Asaba were attacked, resulting in what historians have now come to describe as the Asaba massacre. The massacre almost wiped out the entire people of Asaba. In an exclusive interview, the Asagba of Asaba speaks on how he escaped the calamity.
Well, I was in Asaba during the Civil War, and when the federal troops came, took over Benin, well, what next? Then they left Benin, got to Abo. After Abo, you knew they were heading for Asaba on the way across the Niger into Biafra. So when they got to Abo and I was in Asaba, I had to take fast in order to survive. And by the time the federal troops got to Munede, I left Asaba, traveled by car to Aba, from Aba to Oron, and I crossed the Atlantic on a boat from Oron to the Cameroons. And from landing on the coast, I went to Douala. To Douala, I had some friends. I called my friends, and all put together, paid my airfare from Douala to Paris. So when I got to Paris, I called my friend, Waitress, to tell him I was in Paris and to come for me. He said, when are you? I said, I was in Paris. He said, are you in Paris really? I said, yes. He said, but on the newsstand, that very day, Friday, the magazine, West Africa magazine, the magazine for the week had just arrived, and it's on the newsstand. And they said the federal troops are taking over Asaba. There was a fierce battle in Asaba. Many people were killed. Amongst them, Professor Edozian wearing an army uniform.
The Asagba of Asaba hopes to continue to serve his people as he counts his blessings.
So the governor here, everybody, any governor that comes identifies with him. And if they identify with him, invariably they are identifying with Asaba. And you can see Asaba now. Asaba is growing fast, and government is trying.
Jemima Boloko, Arise News, Delta.